best part is like I hit the button and they just immediately start talking. Like, start recording. I'm talking now. Welcome back, everybody. This is Damionblackgear playing more Darkest Dungeon. We have decided we have a mission here. We need deeds so that we can finish upgrading a couple things. Crests we also need, but we need crests for everything, and everything gives crests except for apparently this area. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going on a short mission. We're going to actually lose our bounty hunter from being able to go out on these types of missions, but that's okay. Another one will come. We'll figure out what to do. I was taking a look at a couple of the other missions just to see, like we had the hag, and we had this one, which everybody will freak out. I wouldn't last a minute. Yeah, that's fine. And then over here we had another mission that had this fun little ring that gave accuracy and crit, and it's like, ooh, I know exactly where we could put you. And I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I just can't bring myself to do it. Like, this is a great item. The dodge, I understand, like, I don't like giving up dodge, but you get somebody back that's supposed to be like DPS out of that third position, and you just throw this on them and go to town. You have it be a dark mission, you load them up with as much like accuracy and crit as you can, and you just try and run through people. Probably the highwayman taking advantage of the grape shot blast, but like I said, banned on lower level missions until higher, so yeah. I did think about bringing the highwayman for this, but I think that this combination of damage will be better. We are bringing Hellion, Bounty Hunter, Occultist, and Jester, so we're going to be able to manage stress pretty well. Nobody really has, there is no stress on these people. They're all perfectly fine. We will lose parry, like I said, but I mean, everybody's set up. We put our bleed thing on here because there's no negative to it. There's not a negative at all. So this is just a pure 10% damage buff, and we do have 2 bleed skills. We have this one, and we only have 1 bleed skill. Was I looking at the other one that we had access to 2? No. Maybe I was just thinking about their skills. Yeah. So they have 2 bleed skills. But she's only using 1. So if we do end up using if it bleeds, which I don't tend to use, we have a better chance of actually getting the bleed. And then we've also put on the damage, which gives speed boost as well. So it's a plus 25% damage, which is, she's hitting like a tank now. Which is worth it for me. Next up we have our bounty hunter. Finally somebody who's not wearing 2 camouflage cloaks. There's a reason for that. Our bounty hunter, we are going to take the 4 hit on the aim, which I thought that this didn't apply, and it turns out that it does, but we do have the ability, we want this one. That way we can actually give crit chance. And we're actually going to do a dark run for this, so that's one thing that we are going to do. And I was trying to think, like, what do I want to put here? And, you know, I wanted to be able to get extra dodge in, and the items that we have, like, these are the items that are remaining that I'm not going to use. I've moved to other things down here. So I thought about putting this out there, but I'm still not sure. Like, we have to get to that dark point, which I guess we'll get to. We've got the occultist, although his skills don't necessarily. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll just do this. And that means that he'll be faster, and he's got 20 extra dodge, so yeah. So he's there, and he'll have a higher crit chance, which will be helpful as well as far as managing stress. And this attack, is it? Yeah, so we've got 10, we've got 7 from this, 3 from this, which would be 10, 16% crit chance from that, and then also if we give him this, which would be 21, but we're probably going to do that over here because she's got her own self 10, plus this has 6, and she's got that. So 10, 6, 5, and whatnot is... I'm not doing the math right now. Third position, we have our occultist. Standard occultist build out. This is where the other cloak went. So our occultist has 31 dodge, but we also gave them the reckless charm. So instead of getting the full 15 dodge out of this, they only get 11, and they only get, instead of losing the accuracy, they get 1. So we want this hex to hit. If this hits, the enemy basically loses 12 dodge, which means you gain 12% chance of hitting. As I throw up the air quotes that you can't see, because even if it is 0, you still have that chance of missing. Like, there's a 15% chance of, or in this case, base accuracy 85, so there's a 15% chance with no other assisting that you will miss this. So that still exists. So that is pretty much where we're at. The next person, we gave him the speed cloak, made him faster, made him less accurate. We're not swinging at anything, so this is literally just +2 speed. and then we don't want him moving. We do not want him moving. And he has a Warren scrap. That's the other place. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and head out. We don't need this. We want this one because if we do end up having to do something with him later on, as far as camping goes, he will be able to manage all of the stress. You do have stress. You have 10. You were the 10 stress that we left with the last time. So we are going. We do need the deeds. Let's go ahead and head out. It is a medium mission, so we're going to bring 16 food. I'm actually going to bring 1 medicine. Again, we're in the weld, so we are doing a dark mission, and there are those trees. We'll bring 1 of each for the different types of trees. Trying to think of what else is here. I guess there's mummies here as well, so there's the trees and the mummies. We'll do it like that, and then we'll not worry about chests. I'm going to bring an extra shovel, just so that I can use one, because I know that I will. And with any luck, everything will work out. So 100% of room battles. We are doing our camping trick.
Let us burn out this evil.
So sharpen your spears. This is how it's done. So you've got 15 crit right now. Increase stress by 15. 1 companion. Yeah. We're literally planning to just run through and mass out the entire thing. So we can see, we shouldn't be surprised. Everybody should be good to go. He stressed himself out a little bit. He's got 15 stress, there's 10 stress. We should be able to take care of that easily. And away we go. I'm gonna move these down here. So, alright, so we do have our first fight. And we got surprised. No, you're not supposed to move. No, I actually want her there. Or to move around. I don't know what I want. I want you all dead. So, you need to go first. There we go. This I can deal with. Yeah, look at that dodge. So, that's how we do it. Stress already taking care of itself. Your dodge is doing pretty well there. Let's go ahead and hex you. The hexing isn't a big thing. We can just sing. That'll help out. 6, that's fine. We're down to 9 stress, which is less than we came with. So, you haven't gone. We should be able to have this done now. Alright. Let's swap you 2 back. It would have been nice to get the scouting on the first room, but unfortunately you can't. We have a tree already. But they're surprised now. Oh, it's too late. It's too late. I'm coming for you.
As the fiend falls,
I don't have anything that you can do aggressively. Let's see. Speed 5, speed 3. Forward 3. Yeah, you know what? This is why we don't use you.
Press this advantage.
More crits. We have put all of our crit eggs in one basket. At least you dodged it. Keep hexing it. Moving you up was a mistake. Get back there. Alright. And we got 2 more deeds.
That overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
You know what? I'm not even worried about overconfidence on level 1 missions. We're just going through here. And as the night comes and it gets darker, he will become better. There's our scouting. Alright. So, drop that over there. All of our consumables are off to the left. Stress will not be a problem from what I'm seeing here. I mean, she crit twice already. What's her extra crit chance? 15? So, yeah, we should be perfectly okay. It might have been a better idea to put it on the bounty hunter, but I don't think that that's going to be an issue. Let's see. Once had power, but is now lost. Why don't you dig your hand in there? If he became slow, I mean, it sucks, but it ain't the end of the world. Alright. So we have another slaughtering mission. We should be able to kill 2 enemies per turn, is the idea with this group. Unless he marks something really high, that could happen. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more chance to crit. And we're probably going to run into inventory management issues again. We'll see. Yeah, 17. Double crit. We are out of stress. And he said Flagardadagen. It's trapped. You blighted yourself. I'm sorry. Probably should have her do that. Do you have any other skills? No. Why am I having you search these things? You're the one who should be. Or do you? No. You have bad resists. You have okay resists. You have pretty good resists. I should be having you search. Rend for the old gods. Hey, you snooze, you lose, buddy. Let's get you... Oh. Well. Let's start the crit chance up. We can pull her to the front. Okay. 3 damage isn't the worst, and he resisted that. It'd be nice... Nope, she dodged. It'd be nice if he had a little bit more possibility as far as resists. But that's perfectly fine without it, so... And it doesn't matter as long as everybody's critting everywhere.
Well struck.
I feel like her skills are in reverse.
Creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Hold up. Wait for me. Ooh. If this was a reverse type thing, it would be great. As it stands now, let's just get you up front. We'll make everybody a little bit stronger and faster. Everybody still had their buff from the last time? Yeah. So, we'll off you. Yeah, it doesn't help if you can't hit. So, that's not... Oh, it's kind of an... Oh, he's out of place. But we can pull you up to the front again. Which is not where you want to be. You got hit finally. I think right now we're just gonna go to stun him. And it worked. So, if I hex you, he should be able to kill you next turn. But I have to get him switched, which I'll be able to do. And you now have stress. But swap you two. You like to be groped, apparently. Don't let him grope you. But you can't hit that thing. That's unfortunate. Try again? Yeah. He's still marked. Let's collect the bounty. That's what I'm talking about. And that's how we fix stress. We will pop that up one more. I'm going to hex you because I don't feel like moving. And then next time we will... You got debuffed. Dodge debuff. We'll start working on that next time. The crits.
This expedition at least promises
And
success.
There we go. Unlock Strongbox. Alright. And we got some holy water. We already ran past the thing that could do holy water. We're not getting the greatest scouting chance, but that's okay. Should be dark here in the next room or two. Alright there. Yeah. Now the fun starts. So, as I said, now the fun starts. Her crit is 15. I think she's got a better crit chance than that. Her buff from the crit chance is 15. He can start singing when need be. You need to actually heal. Nice heal. Your crit chance is 30. So 15 from that, 15 from the other. He hasn't gone yet. 30% chance wasn't enough. I could do that. Let's just make everybody a little bit faster. Crit chances go up. I know I shouldn't worry so much about it, but the point of this, of the dark runs, is to actually crit. That's terrible for us. Good. Can you finish that? Thank you. Alright, and we will bleed, provided we get the opportunity, we'll bleed her out. And hopefully that will work. Let's see. We got the chance. She resisted the bleed, and 8. 8's a good number. Take her out. And he's got a 26. Yeah, I should have stuck all the buffs on him.
As victories mount,
I don't think it would have been enough.
too will resistance.
We could have spread, though. So let's see. We got 2 of those people in the back. We have a 22% crit chance there. 22 to 24. Not too much of a difference there. It was a hope. Stop pushing her. She's not good if she gets pushed. Let's see. You need to be... Those 2 guys in the back will do their thing and move them out. So I think doing this to allow the bounty hunter the better chance, and just letting her go to town on the front. And the extra speed from this is ridiculous. Like, you're giving me speed. If only it gave a little bit of dodge too. Him being pushed is not a big issue. Throws the bounty hunter out of location. But for now, you missed. You guys are probably like, stop that laughing. You know what happens when you can't stop laughing? He's trying to pull him. Everybody's just like, I'm not going anywhere. Just dodge it. Ugh. Looks like you got a new tune to sing. Can you get through him? Yep. Alright. And they got to go first. Ease. Stop, please. You're gonna start singing a lot here, buddy. Why don't you go for this one? And yeah, you're singing. I feel like that's the same tune played in reverse. Does anybody know if that's what that is?
A trifling victory.
Alright, we got a bunch of stuff.
But a victory
Ancient
nonetheless.
coffin. Okay, that didn't do it. Probably medicine then. I'm assuming because it's already above ground. Nope. Shovel. Oh, we got 4 bandages, so... Apparently nothing. We're just gonna dig our hands in it. Or there's nothing wrong with it.
Beyond measure.
Yep.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
So our buff should be wearing off soon. Yep, there it went. Her buff should stay, though. And we have ample food, so if they get the food question, we can say, yes, we will be eating. We got a new fight. This is probably the little worms and things. Yep. I only really see bugs go out there. Keep de-stressing everybody. It's nice to have a unit that you're not counting on for damage to be able to do that with. So, I'm happy that we have a Jester. I didn't like this class, but seeing that that is everybody just literally made my day. We'll go for this one. Here's a little bit more stress relief. Continue up with the healing. As long as people are resisting, we're okay. I want to get that charm for him. The one that gives, like, everything gets basically nerfed. And he can use that skill on everything. Like, that's what I'm looking forward to. Kill it. That'll work too. So stress is back down to a more manageable level.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now
And
it must be carried home.
we have our little bit of backtracking to do. There we go. And we're going to go around like this, probably go back and just do the whole thing. There's no point in us not doing it. It's such a small addition. He dodged the trap. We didn't get any scouting. He still dodged it. I like it. Sack is empty. You know, there's all these things that people could do. There we go. Some scouting. We have a trap that we see. We have a wall. Yeah, it's still worth it. We just continue on. So, trap man, trap me away. Trap keeper, make me a trap. Ah, and I used our holy water. Let's still give it to her. Lash is out rejecting. Okay, blight I don't care about. Damage and stuff we can fix. The things that we can't fix are like, I don't know. We don't have an anti-venom anymore. Somebody still put stuff in it. It's the heirlooms and crests. Don't you dare. I remember, because a couple episodes I screwed that over. Had all the food in the world and still just tossed it. So that's where our next room battle is. We wanted this, sorry. Yeah. And we'll get you out of the way. That'll start. We have one more shovel. And there's only one more hallway that we don't know what's going on in. So that'll be something. So we'll go down this way, we'll come back, we'll pick up these two treasures. I don't think that there's gonna be a tree there. And if there is, we can just say no to it. Get rid of that. Man, there are a lot of these trees. I'm looking for the cobweb trees. But I guess we're just not... Oh god, I just got rid of something that I wanted. I wanted to get rid of the bandage, but I wasn't paying attention. Alright. Alright, hungry one. Maybe we'll run into the corpse or something there. And this will be the last trek for our dungeon. We have to go through this one, and then we can go down. I want them to release the cove. That's what I'm looking forward to. Like, it was nice to have everything kind of pop up, and we might actually even restart. Left luggage. It's trapped. I figured. She resisted the blight this time, though, so we're okay. That's not bad. Let's just start knocking these guys out. Maybe a little bit more health on them. 12. A full 12 out of that. That's a good number. No, you should have done the other thing. You should have made a big one. Then I could actually use the skill. So we'll try and heal. 8. It's a good number. She's only got a little bit left. We're going to knock you out so that you don't reproduce. I'm going to stun so that our Jester gets a chance. Because if he gets a chance, that's a ton of more stress that we got taken care of. And we can let her cure. Well, you get a chance. Ah, you got it. But you still net 1 out of that. That's okay. Oh no, the whimpering. Just keep moving. You knew the possibilities. The risks were obvious. Let's get you up to the front. And then I can do this. Yeah. I guess I should mark that guy instead. So we got one person all the way done with their stress. He's passing. That takes care of him. We need to get him taken care of as well. So I guess I'll try and pull him up or mark. God, I can't do both. We got a little bit of bleed going on here. We'll mark the big guy. Maybe our bounty hunter will be able to kill him in one shot. We'll see. Almost. You will. You'll be able to finish the job. And they both dodged it anyway, so we're alright. That hurt. Are you still bleeding? Yeah, you're bleeding. I don't want her to be bleeding. Good crit.
Perhaps the turning point.
Stress. Managed. So we'll stun. This gives a chance for this. You did get bled, but you got healed for 9. I don't care. Hey, you calm down. Your bleeding will happen. One more. Yep, that's fine. It's a dark mission. That's the end of it. Let's unlock straw box. get rid of that. I can't go back and look. I think this is fine. We just close out and nope, we didn't get any, so we'll just walk down here blind. Ha. Ha ha. I think we just leave it. We could get a huge disease from it. We eat. We burn up the last 2 food. And we walk in this room. Now if there's a fight, there's a fight. It's a good thing. There was no fight. I think we're all set. We missed out on 950 gold. It's not the end of the world. We have a crap ton of gold anyway.
Driving out corruption is an endless battle.
But we got
One
deeds.
that must be fought.
Yeah. Look at all that gold. And we got more deeds than we needed. Or at least I hope we did. We still got a couple more crests. I think we burned through all of our crests last time. I don't remember. And 2 people got away with things. Missed the spot. Resilient and natural swing. That's useless for you. For how I use the gestures, that's useless. If you guys have another way to use gestures, please feel free to comment on it. Improved balance. Move resist. Good job. That's a good thing for you. So we got rid of 3. You're back. Good job. And we ran through that mission. We have all of the money that we could possibly need for right now. Let's go take a look at our blacksmith. We are short on being able to upgrade our weapons. We could upgrade the costs. I'm not too worried about the cost right now. I'd rather just get this upgraded. That way our people down there could be used a little bit more efficiently. And you are capable of coming down and joining Pancake. Let's go ahead and see what we have here. We have a leopard. Okay. Crit percent 2. Do we have just a normal... No, that's our leper. We don't have just a normal level 1 guy. So, weapon 6. Does anybody have weapon level 1? I don't think the leper's going to be, like, damage. His damage is the same as his is level 2, so I guess he does deal more damage. But then to up his accuracy off of that thing, it was to decrease his damage. Do we have anything that would increase the accuracy? This. But then even still, it's only by 5. Yeah, no. No. We're not getting a leper. Ever. I keep trying to find a way to justify. Maybe they're just super tanky. But, no. So we are down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people left on our lower scale. And everybody else is up on our higher scale. Let's take a look, see what we have in here. Hey, there's that ring. I could buy it. I could buy it. That is the cheapest it gets, too. Let's go take a look at what we're going to do. So that's worth more. Now, if that's anything like the other one, it's a reskin of the other hag, which was annoying, but it wasn't the end of the world. Snake oil. We don't have anybody that'll go on that. So I think... Yeah, next time we'll go for this. We will... How are we going to do that? We need people who can hit the back, which would be Hellions. Hellions can hit the back, or we could double Crusader. We get crazy with it. Double Crusader. This guy. And I guess we have to get you up high enough. I think we'll wait one more because we need to be able to actually knock through that pot too. And we need to be able to hit her in the back. I wonder what her move is. We could bring like Parry or Pancake. Well, if we're going to wait, let's go on. What do we need? We need... I think you were almost done. Yeah, we needed crests for this. We have all the pictures that we'll need for it. The paintings, portraits, whatever you want to call it. So that's not a big thing. You are 100% upgraded. So what are we looking for then? We have a medium, a short. We have a champion level that we can't do. So what we're looking at if we don't do that is pretty much this. We bring our cultist because we want him to level up. I don't know. I'm going to do some thinking, and I will figure out next time what we're going to do. For now, this is Damionblackgear saying that if you like the video, like the video. If you don't like the video, don't like the video. If you want to know when the next one's coming out and don't want to have to take the time to look, let YouTube do it for you, subscribe. But until next time, I hope you all have a good day, and bye-bye.